Okay, here we go. So, questions 23 through 25. We are now doing a wedge. Okay, and the question can be worded a little strange, but the idea is that it's going to be just a right triangle like that. Okay, and it's 45, 45. We're given 45 degrees. It says it's a quarter-inch thick, so we have a quarter-inch right here, which means there's a quarter-inch right there. Okay, and there's going to be 2,000 pounds of force being applied straight down. So first question is, what's the length of the slope? So it wants to know this distance here. So that's going to be the Pythagorean a squared plus b squared is equal to c squared. Okay. Um, I always square root first and solve for c by itself to begin with, just to make my life easier. So if I have that, square root both sides here, square root both sides, really I have c is equal to the square root of a squared plus b squared. And it's good to do it that way, I'd say, because then you don't forget to square root, which a lot of students do. Okay, so we have that it's a quarter-inch, so it's a square root of 0.25 inches on both sides. Okay, so a squared plus b squared equals c squared. All of this can be plugged in there. And we get a distance of, what was it? I'm already forgetting it, 0.354 inches. So we have 0.354 inches. Okay, now it asks about the IMA. The IMA, and I'll tell you that sometimes this can be confusing, and I'm not going to give a good answer for why, because you might want to think it's like a ramp and going here, okay, is going to be our effort distance, but our effort distance is being pushed straight down, okay? And the idea is that shear is really just pushed to the side. It's more about the redirection of the force than anything else. And especially if we have something that's 45, 45, 90, you will still put in the same amount of force that you're getting out. So we have still our formula, dE over dr. That's supposed to be a dr. Okay, and so we're going to substitute in, and we calculate that our effort distance is going down, and that's a quarter of an inch. Our resistance distance is also a quarter of an inch. So they cancel out. Your IMA is 1. Again, it's more about the redirecting the force than it is about the actual having to use less force to do something.